Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. So I want to do a little bit of work today in Bullstone, just kind of cleaning, well, not really cleaning, but sort of detailing this place, giving it a little bit of detail work and adding some trees, you know, kind of working on the paths a little bit, you know, just little stuff like that. And that's kind of the plan for today. So last episode, we built this this butcher shop. By the way, I'm glad you guys liked the butcher shop. Thank you for all the nice comments and things like that. And I'm also glad that you guys are excited to see Kingdoms back. I, too, am excited to be back in Kingdoms. But we've got kind of this, this path style, if you will, sort of established, right? This sort of coarse dirt with path blocks and the grass sort of mixed in a little bit. So I think we're just going to kind of roll with that. Now, I don't know. Aha! I was going to say, I know I've got some coarse dirt sitting around here somewhere. So we're going to kind of start with this and go from there. And what I want to do is kind of take this pathway and sort of bring it out in this general direction and have it ultimately kind of meet up with these two buildings right here. There we go. So let's just fill this stuff in with coarse dirt for the moment. We'll probably end up sort of modifying this a little bit more as we go, right? Like we'll end up swapping out a couple other blocks and things. But we know we want coarse dirt underneath the, right here, so that the door stays where it's supposed to. There we go. Let's do something like that. I think we probably need maybe a little bit more coarse dirt like this, and maybe, yeah, that might be good. Maybe one here as well, right? And then we want to mix some path blocks into this too. Like what we want here is kind of both, right? Sort of a mixture, right? Something along these lines. Maybe one here, and then like a coarse dirt and that grass back. That one could probably be a path block too. I think that's probably fine. Coarse dirt there. How's that look? Yeah, I think this is kind of what I'm looking for. Something, it could probably make that a coarse dirt too, right? Just to kind of give this little path, sort of as you work your way around, a little bit of something. I feel like maybe that one needs to be coarse dirt. Maybe. I feel like that's a little bit too much coarse dirt. Let's go back to the grass. This needs to be filled in a little bit more. Let's do this. Let's go grass here, coarse dirt, coarse dirt. Maybe something like that. That could work. And then maybe we put like a grass block, like right there. And then we'll add some of the little other grassy bits. Actually, no. We want that to be probably a path block. You can see if we look over here, there's little bits where like there's just a little bit of grass kind of sticking up. And that's kind of what we want to do again. Let me see if I have a shears somewhere. I totally do. Good. This is what we want. Also, I'm going to put these flowers in here. We may end up using those later, but not right now. There we go. Oh, hey you. So I think the easiest way to do the grass bits is probably to just like find a spot of open grass like over here and just bone meal it. and then just sort of grab some of these. Also, oh, that's right, there are new flowers as well, like the cornflower. That's a new thing with 114. I had forgotten about that. Anyway, so what we'll do is just kind of, I don't know why that one wasn't visible, but whatever. Just kind of mix in these little grass bits sort of into the path. And that, I think, adds like a lot to the path and making it like look the way that I want it to look. So there we go. Path is good. I'm good with this. Sort of wraps around, sort of goes this way, and now the smelter in here and the butcher shop are all connected up as they should be. So next, I want to add some trees, and now that we have these sort of golden leaves for the birch saplings, or for the birch trees, I think birch trees are actually going to look like awesome in this village, because it adds, like, it's still kind of within that very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very kind of earthy color palette, right? Like yellows. I mean, basically, this village is a lot of grays and browns and some greens. And I think the yellow is still within that, but it's different enough that it really kind of stands out and looks like really good. So we're just going to add some birch trees kind of around the area. I'd love to fit one here, but I don't think it'll work. Like if I put this in. No, it still works. It's good. That's fine. I'm going to move this fence post though. We're going to put you right here instead. But yeah, just adding a couple of little birch trees here and there. Maybe one here. That really helps the area a lot. Maybe one like right there. And then maybe another like, that's probably too close to the house, which is why it's not working. Let's try like here. No. There we go. Just a little short one. How's this look? Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad. So I also think that we need to work a little bit on getting some kind of pops of color, I guess you would say. And we could do that with flowers. We could do that with bushes. I think the best option would probably be bushes. However, specifically the berry bushes, which are new in 114. The thing is, they're not going to generate in places that we've already been to. So what we need to do is go off and look for some, basically look for a new taiga area that I've never been to that's new chunks, and see if we can find what we need. Because, like, there's a taiga right here, but this taiga has already been gone over, like, many, many, many times. So I'm just going to go off and head north. And we'll see if maybe I can find what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a taiga that is new terrain. And I have no idea. I think if I travel north for a ways, I should be able to find something, because I don't think I've done too much exploring in this direction. Like maybe I have. This definitely is not new taiga. This is still old taiga. But again, like, I don't know how much of this I've actually... Like, really all I need to do is find, like, one berry bush. And then I'm good. Also, there's, like, a whole wintry area over here, by the way, which is, like, totally something that we could totally build, like, a winter kingdom at some point. And I think that'd be really cool. I didn't even know this was here. Anyway, I'm going to explore for a bit. Oh, and there's an ice plate and spikes, like, right here. That's so close. How did I not know this? Oh, man. All right, well, we're set on packed ice now, like, forever. That's amazing. Okay, anyway, I'm going to do some exploring. I'm going to look for a taiga that I have never explored before, and hopefully I will find what I'm looking for fairly soon, but I'll catch up with you in just a moment. Okay, I know we're in new terrain now because I was seeing flowers generate that did not exist prior to 1.14. So basically the next taiga that we see should have berries, I think. Oh, that thing's huge. Okay. This is the problem with the chunk loading. It's still a little slow. Can't wait for Optifine to be like properly ready for 1.14. It's not quite there yet as of the time of this recording, but hopefully in the near future it will be. Over here we have savannas. Savannas are really not what I'm looking for. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep looking. Oh, this is pretty cool, though. It's not the taigas I'm looking for, but it's a new village. It's also, like, definitely... It's also definitely nighttime, so all the villagers are basically going to die, but this is a new village. This is one of the new, like, 1.14 style villages, the desert one, obviously. I would love to just find some wool so I could... Actually, do they have beds in the villages now? Is that a thing? It is. Hey, buddy, I need to borrow... sorry, I'm borrowing your bed. I may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. Sorry, my friend. I know it's not what you were hoping for, but I need to... I'm going to sleep in an effort to save your villages from all the very nasty things that are here. Plus, I want to make it day. There we go. Okay, we have properly slept. Hopefully, I don't die at any point, because then it would, like, my spawn gets all messed up. But look at this little village. Like, the buildings look so much better than older villages. Like, man. And also, there's a bunch of, like, food and stuff in a lot of these chests. I mean, we might as well raid the village, right? Like, we're here. Might as well take... Oh, hi! You are a zombie villager. Sorry, zombie villager. You gotta go. I mean, we're basically just gonna take everything right now that isn't nailed down. There's the bell. Like, I have no idea what's in most of these villages now. You know, it used to be you'd come to a village and you'd be like, all right, look for a blacksmith. Call it a day. If there's no blacksmith, you just leave. But also, I noticed that all the beds are like different colors. There's all of this wheat. Look at all these hay bales. Like, do you know how much wheat this is? I'm taking this. Like, I'm taking all of it because I'm never going to come out to this village specifically. And I love building with hay bales, but it's a massive pain because hay bales are so, like... Also, we gotta be on the lookout for creepers. Last episode, I blew up. I lost 220 levels, and I laughed it off because, like, levels, whatever. You know, I've got a ton of different farms on this in this world that can give me basically as much experience as I want. So, like, I really don't care about losing the levels. I mean, what? Oh, it was probably this little bush. I was like, what hit me? Speaking of creepers, go away, good friend. Goodbye. Okay, he's gone. We're safe. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I think just, like, if you have 227 levels, obviously you don't need experience that bad, because you don't get up to 227 levels if you're using all of your experience. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I really don't care. I lost a bunch of levels last episode when I died. It happens. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah, the new villages, they look incredible. This is awesome. I'm super happy about this. And we're up to, like, I think by the time I take all the hay bales, I think we're actually going to be up to, like, a full stack of hay bales just given to me for free to use as building blocks. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Anyway, I'm going to grab the rest of the useful stuff in this village, and then we'll continue our search for the taiga. Well, still no taiga, but I did find a desert temple, so that's a thing. Just pop in here real quick. Grab the loot. Break that. Might as well get the TNT, right? Like, you can never have enough TNT. Wish I had a... Wow. I forgot how bad the loot is in some of these. Okay. So the loot is not so great. Couple of emeralds, couple golden apples, some bones. Hey, a Depth Strider 3 book. Okay, it was worth it coming down here. That's a very useful enchanted book to have. I will admit that much. Anyway, so desert temple properly looted. Now we may continue our search. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a taiga. That is a new taiga. I just need to... Oh, and look at that. A Pillager Outpost over here as well. Okay. Can I... Let's just try and land this. What loot do you get in here? Bottles of enchanting, logs, and then random goodies. I do actually kind of need some experience because my elytra is a little bit weighed down. Like, I could use some experience here. I don't think killing these guys is going to be enough. Maybe it will be. I don't know. But anyway, I'm looking around here and I'm not seeing a whole lot of pillagers. Let's actually sleep real quick. I'm gonna get shot right now. He missed. You missed. You're a terrible shot. I was a stationary target like 5 feet away from you. How did you miss? Okay. Anyway, let's look around for... Oh, actually, look at that. Berries. This is exactly what I was looking for. So I should have... I don't know if you need to shears them or not. Let's get rid of these guys. There we go. Can you just pick them up? No, if you just pick them up... Actually, can you plant them like this? You totally can. Okay. So... if you right-click, they give you 2 berries, and they just break if you shears them. Okay, so basically, if we want berries, we need to get the berry bushes and then plant, we need to collect the berries and then replant those berries to grow more berry bushes, and then basically just repeat the cycle. That's essentially what it boils down to. So, I don't know how many of these I need. I mean, the big thing is I needed 1 so that I can just grow more. These guys are just chilling down here. Hit. There we go. Yeah, actually, that did actually restore, like, a fair amount of my elytra, surprisingly. And these guys are just going after me now. There are so many. Can these guys drop their crossbows? Is that like a thing? I'm honestly not sure. I know the crossbow is craftable, but can they just like drop their crossbows as well? Like, can you get one that way? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I got what I needed. So I'm going to head back to the main area now. I'm going to head back to Bullstone. I should be able... I don't know how far I went, but I know... Wow, there are so many. We're just... The thing is, right? Like, repair my elytra. Allow me to make it home. Anyway. And these guys just keep spawning. I guess they spawn in the vicinity of the Pillager Outpost, which makes sense, but then I guess they just keep spawning, which I think is probably good. I wonder if you could make like a pillager farm. It is possible, maybe. I don't know. Someone smarter than me will figure that out if it is possible. I also don't know if they actually give you any drops that you would actually even care about to make it, worth your time. But let me just grab an empty shulker box. We're going to put like all of this random stuff that we have accumulated into said shulker box. Oh, hi. There you are. You know what? I'm actually going to take off all of my armor. That hurts, but it doesn't hurt that bad. My thinking being it will repair my elytra faster if it doesn't have other bits of armor to go to. So yeah, I'm going to basically kill pillagers for a while to repair my elytra, and then I will meet you back in Bullstone. Check it out, guys. One of them did indeed drop their crossbow. So that answers that question. We now have a crossbow with piercing 2. I don't know if that's any good, but I'll take it. I'm assuming piercing would like avoid damage. It would either like ignore enemy armor or maybe allow it to like go through one enemy and hit another one behind them. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with what all the new crossbow enchantments do, but I'll learn them in due time. Anyway, I think my elytra is probably almost at the level where I can just make it the whole way home and not have to worry. So I think I should be good. And I do definitely have enough rockets. I've got stacks of rockets in the shulker box. So I'm going to start making my way home. I'll meet you there. All right, guys, I am back and we should... Yep, here it is. I was going to say, Bullstone should be right around here somewhere. And we made it just in time for it to be night and for us to sleep in our own bed and set our spawn properly, because we did obviously sleep during that little adventure. So now that I've got these berries, let's just grab them out and let's plant a couple of them around, because I think the little red splash of color that they will add is going to look really nice. I think we'll maybe put one put like a row of them right there. Could maybe put one here and here on this side. Just putting a couple of these in various spots like so, I think is going to look really nice. And then maybe we'll put like 2 right here and like 1 right here. And maybe I'd like to put another batch of them like here and then here, but I gotta wait for them to grow first, because obviously actually, can you bone meal these? Will they grow if you click bone meal on them? Will they grow much faster? Are they susceptible to the effects of bone meal? Oh, they totally are. Oh, fantastic. Then we're like totally set. So yeah, just adding in a little bit of that red to kind of add a tiny bit of color. Actually, they grow like fairly quick on their own, it seems like. But yeah, something along those lines, right? And then we can just grab these berries like so, and now we've got 9 more bushes, and then they only take 1 bone meal to actually grow their berries back. So yeah, fantastic. We'll just not you, just make some more bone meal, something like that. Honestly, you could even just make a whole row right here in front of the window. That might be a little bit much. Let's break some of these. Maybe we do something like that. Or maybe just right in front of the window. Or maybe just right in front of the window. Yeah, I think I like that better. It was a little bit too much before. But something along these lines. And then you could even just like kind of spam a couple of them sort of around the village as well, just for like, here and there, there's a berry bush, right? Maybe like not on the path, but, sort of just off the path in some spots. Maybe like one here and one there or something like that. And then when these grow up, you've got little pops of color as you kind of wander around the village, you know? And I think that adds quite a lot. Just little bits, right? Little bits and pieces. The trees and the berry bushes add so much. Oh, man. Do I have more bone meal in here? Yeah, I totally do. Fantastic. Let's just grab that. And I guess you could just... Oh, I see. So you could just do, like, I want all of the berry bushes, right? And then you have, like, a ton. I get it. I see how it works. Cool. So anyway, I'm going to work on a couple other little sort of, probably put a couple more berry bushes around. Not too many, because I don't think you want to, like, overdo it. I don't think that'll look good if there's berry bushes, like, everywhere. You just want them to be, like, just a little bit here and there. You know, just, like, you look this direction, you see just a tiny bit of red. Stuff like that. Back here, I think we can afford to spam maybe a couple extra, right? Just sort of around and about. But anyway, I'm going to work on this for a little while. I will be back. All right, guys, I am back. I've done a little bit more, added a couple extra berry bushes and stuff like that. But I want to jump into the comment of the day because I did this. It's been a long time since we've done a comment of the day because it's been a long time since we've done Kingdoms. And this is the series where I do comment of the day. So yeah, that's a thing. Today's comment comes from Mr. Blurb Man, who says, "Hey, Wells, what happened to Nature's Beauty? I really miss it. If you didn't want to continue it, that's fine, but could you at least tell us in the next episode? Keep up the good work." So yeah, Nature's Beauty, to be entirely, Nature's Beauty is done for the time being. I don't plan to return to Nature's Beauty. If I ever do return to Nature's Beauty, I will remake the entire mod pack in a later version of Minecraft. Basically, I made some pretty significant mistakes in the creation of the mod pack. It was originally intended to be a 1.10.2 mod pack, and I decided kind of last minute almost to make it a 1.12.2 mod pack. And ended up changing out some of the mods and stuff like that, and it ended up being kind of a technical buggy mess. Like, it was not good. And I'm not someone who has, like, I'm not a mod pack team. I'm one guy, and I just didn't really have the time to, like, properly troubleshoot and bug fix and all that kind of stuff. And as a result, like, it was bad. Like, the world stability was just horrendous. Frame rate wise, crashes wise, like, it just became too much. So I ended up taking a break from it. And I just kind of never went back to it. And at this point, I don't intend to return. It's been probably almost a year at this point since I've played Nature's Beauty. I may do, like, a Nature's Beauty 2 down the road. Like, I might decide, you know, it depends on kind of the modded community and what mods come out and are updated for what versions of Minecraft and stuff like that. So, like, I would like to do another mod pack that is like Nature's Beauty. But I think if I'm going to do it again, I want to make sure, like, 100% it's absolutely done right this time. Probably have other people help me with it. In fact, Nature's Beauty was inspired by Life in the Woods, which was an absolutely fantastic mod pack and super well put together. That was created by Fedrin, who at the time I created Nature's Beauty, I did not know, but Fedrin plays on Pixelmon Let's Go. So I don't know, maybe down the road I'll talk with Fedrin and see if she's maybe interested in, like, collaborating on making a Nature's Beauty / Life in the Woods sort of style mod pack or something. I don't know. It's not something that's going to happen anytime soon. I will say that much. And basically, it's my fault. And I'm terrible when it comes to, like, ending series. Like, I'm so bad at actually putting out a final video that's like, series is done. Because a lot of times I will do a video where I don't actually intend to end the series, and then, like, enough time passes where I'm just like, do I really want to go back to it after so long? You know, like, sometimes I just don't or sometimes I do even like intend to return to it eventually, and I just, yeah, I'm bad at kind of communicating when a series ends. A lot of YouTubers are kind of notoriously bad at that, and I am definitely one of those YouTubers. But yeah, Nature's Beauty at this point is donezo, and if it ever does come back, it will be essentially rebuilt from the ground up and done properly, instead of kind of being, you know, sort of thrown together. I mean, it really wasn't thrown together. I don't know how to kind of articulate what I'm trying to say, but yeah, long story short, Nature's Beauty not coming back anytime soon. And if it does ever come back, it will be entirely restarted with a completely remade mod pack. So yeah, there you go. But I think that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. Also, I should probably mention the idea for this episode, adding trees and life to Bullstone. There was a comment that suggested it. I forget the name of the person. I don't have it in front of me, but thank you. If you were the one who said you should add trees to Bullstone to give it some life, you were the inspiration for this episode. You know who you are, and I appreciate it. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.